Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't and help this channel out. My name is Noah and you're watching Woodland Sawmill and Outdoors. It is a very hot day today. I believe it's 91, 92 degrees, but I have logs I need to mill, and why not go ahead and do that? I know it's hot, but it has to be done. So today on the mill I have a red oak. Once again, this one is 12 foot long and just at 10 inches on the small end. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into probably 6-inch boards, 1x6s. Go ahead and build up my inventory so that way when people come asking, I have it. So right now, let's go ahead and fire up the sawmill. It's been about a week since it ran, so let's see if it will fire on first pull or second pull. Probably the first. So this is a 14 horse Kohler motor. Got my choke on, my fuel on. I already checked the oil, that's good. Give it just a second, compression. Look at that. Like I said, usually first pull. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit while I do that. Don't forget, tighten up your blade. So what I normally do once it's snug, like right here, I will do 2.5 to 3 turns. 1, 2, 2.5. And if you watched my previous videos, if you haven't, go back and do so. I am still running my Cooks 8-degree super sharp blade. I believe this is log number 6, and all I cut is pretty much hardwoods. I cut, I believe, 2 poplar logs with it, but everything else has been either white oak or red oak. So right now, let's get to cutting. I've got this red oak I need to process. Hopefully I can get maybe one more log in today before the time is up. Oops, you okay? I dropped you. I think you'll be all right. Let me put you somewhere else. Well, what do you know? I ran out of gas. But this grain, I tell you what, red oak is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it or not. And of course, the sun and the wind is blowing the opposite direction. But red oak is just amazing to cut. I had some people ask me, why do I cut 1 inch where they're technically just under an inch? Well, let's see exactly what this is. So I cut them at 1 inch, but they are actually 7/8. So 1 inch minus the blade curve. And I had some questions. Why do I cut them to 1 inch instead of like 4/4 to where people can use them for furniture? The reason for that is these are not very good quality logs, in my opinion. They have some knots. They've been sitting for a while. You can see this right here. I can stick my finger in there. So they have some defects, and I believe, at least in my opinion, I do not want to sell these boards as premium furniture grade boards. Now, if you want to buy them and use them for that, that's up to you. However, I do not want to sell them or advertise as premium boards. I'm cutting these into 1x6s mainly to be like a utility board that you can throw up on the side of a barn, or even fencing boards. I know people are going to say, oh, you can't use red oak outside. You can, it just won't last as long. But if you hang these boards up like this as a fence board to where water will not sit, they will still last untreated for 10 to 15 years. So if I don't sell them, I'm going to use them myself because I need to build fencing. I've got a lot of stuff to build, I just don't have time to do it. But that is the reason why I mill these into 1 inch minus the kerf. So pretty much the sawmill scale 1 inch board instead of the 4/4. Now once I start milling those other logs that you've seen in the past, the really nice, really big ones, I'm going to mill those into 4/4, 5/4, and 8/4 boards. Maybe not 5/4. Maybe 5/4, 6/4. I don't know. I think I'm going to do 4, 6, and 8/4 boards and just dry them out. And then if I still have them in 6 months to a year, I might take them to a kiln and sell them afterwards. Anyway, that's the reason why these logs do not get cut as pretty much high quality lumber. I am out of gas on the sawmill. I'm gonna go ahead and put these boards where they belong, off of here. fill it up, and get to cutting. I don't know if you can see, but look at some of this grain. Almost looks like quarter sawn. This is the last board. But look at these. That looks so cool in my opinion. I ended up getting 21. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a couple before that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 boards plus the 2 that I'm not going to use in the last hour and a half, including talking to you guys, recording. So that is about $8 a board average. 8 times 16, 80. It's $120, $130 in the last hour and a half. Now that is using very low quality logs, firewood pretty much. If I was to turn it into firewood, I would have gotten maybe 15, 20 bucks instead of $180. So if you have a mill, great. Use those logs. If they're straight, cut them up, sell them. If you can't sell them, use them. But if you don't have a mill and you want one, I have an HM126 Woodland Mills. I've had this mill for a little over 3 years now. I probably need to do a review of it, but it's been a great mill for me. I've been putting it through its paces. Honestly, just this year, for the last couple of months, I've been cutting quite a bit, but it is time for an upgrade. I am really wanting to get a mill with a trailer package. I know I can buy a trailer package for this one, but 3 years of use, I would like to go ahead and upgrade to one with an electric start. Something different, something bigger possibly something different or bigger or bigger. I have not decided on the mill yet. I have been looking at many manufacturers. I would love a hydraulic mill personally, but I don't know if that's in my budget anytime soon. Anyway guys, I'm gonna stop blabbing here. You probably don't want to hear this, but I just wanted to share that I spent about well, it's been less than an hour and a half, probably like an hour and 10 minutes. Cut 2 logs, and I talked to you guys, including recording, and I made about $120, $130 once I sell this lumber. In my area in South Central Virginia, I sell red oak. This is red oak. I sell red oak for $1.50 a board foot, and depending what I'm cutting. I'm cutting 1x6s, it's $1.50. Sometimes if it's something bigger like 8x8 or 8x10, I'm gonna charge $2 because they are pretty heavy to handle. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please drop a like, hit that bell for notifications for next time. And until then, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.